Today we are going to take a walk through the newly opened Eaton Centre. For the last 3 months, the Eaton Centre has been closed down. Toronto has been in lockdown due to COVID-19. And just recently, we've gone to stage 2 of reopening, and that means that shopping malls are now open, including the Eaton Centre. But there have been a lot of changes in the Eaton Centre. Some stores have gone out of business, and I haven't been there in 3 months, so I decided to take a walk down, check it out, see what's happening, see if people are behaving properly, wearing their masks, see what kind of stores are open, what stores are gone, and just if crowds have returned back to the Eaton Centre or not. So this is a little walk to check out the Eaton Centre and see what it's like on stage 2 of reopening. 24 areas of the province are now in stage 3, and 10 are still in stage 2 of the reopening because things just aren't going as well here as they are in other places. Toronto's doing fairly well. The COVID cases have been going down, but in terms of the overall province, other places are doing better than us, so we're a little bit slow in our reopening. But here's the Eaton Centre, and as you can see, this is not the Eaton Centre that I know. This is kind of sad. It's pretty much dead. Not many people out. The whole restaurant area on the bottom floor has now closed down. It hasn't reopened, it's completely gone. There's a lot of different markers giving you guidance, telling you to keep your distance, telling you where to walk. There's one-way passage on different sides of the mall. Right now in Ontario, just over 38,000 people have contacted COVID-19. It's about 2,732 people have died. So we still have to be very careful. As you can see, there's markers on the ground telling people to walk in a direction. But as you can see, most people are not obeying it. They're walking the opposite direction. The main part of the mall too. You can see the arrows are all heading north, and lots of people are still heading south. One side of the mall is heading south, and one side of the mall is heading north to keep a wide area open for people. The stores are pretty empty. You don't see anybody shopping in the stores. A number of stores have closed down and they are not going to reopen. Some of the stores are closed down temporarily. I read an article that Mini Sue is closing some of their stores. I don't know about that Eaton Centre one, but some of the stores in Ontario they're going to be closing. There is a fairly long list of major retailers that are going to be closing too that I read, claiming who have applied for bankruptcy. There's normally a huge fountain right there and a seating area, but I guess they closed it off because they don't want people sitting there. A lot of places have removed benches, so there's nowhere to sit when you go places. They want you to get in, do your shopping, and get out as fast as possible. This mall is dead. There are people there, but that's not the way it normally is. Normally the Eaton Centre is packed. The Eaton Centre is like the major shopping destination in downtown Toronto. It's also the busiest shopping mall in North America. Le Chateau going out of business. Guess Jeans is also closing stores. I'm not sure if this one's closing. But right over here, you're going to see the impact of COVID-19. Aldo closed down, declaring bankruptcy. Then you also have Microsoft downstairs. They closed that. Victoria's Secrets also closed down. There's another store here, Call It Spring, out of business. So there is going to be a significant amount of empty space. The merchandise is still in the stores. Nobody's even gone in there yet to take the stuff out, but the stores have declared bankruptcy, so they are not coming back. Disney closed down. They don't know if they're going to reopen. There's another store called Toys that also closed down in the Eaton Centre. La Senza closed down. Le Chateau closing down, declaring bankruptcy. David's Tea closing down. Reitman's closing down. The Gap and Old Navy might be closing too. They're also having financial problems. Frank and Oak has filed for bankruptcy. J. Crew closed down. La Senza, Reitman's, all kinds of stores are now having problems and declaring bankruptcy. There's no way any of these stores can be making a profit with so few people in the mall. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's a pretty sad state to be in. This is Toronto's premier downtown shopping destination. So you can see a lot of the small Kazakhs have closed down too. Closed. Now, of course, this is not just happening to Toronto. This is happening all over the world. I've been reading a lot of stories about a lot of businesses in the United States that have just closed down. So there's going to be, and retail to begin with was having a problem even before COVID-19. Shopping malls are not attracting the large crowds that they used to. So they are going to have to repackage malls, find different uses for the stores. Supposedly they're going to bring in more destination places, more recreation, entertainment. possibly build condos and community centers and libraries and shopping malls to make it more than just retail. Also adding offices. A number of shopping malls in Toronto have added offices, including the Eaton Centre. They have an office tower now in the old Eaton store, which then became the Sears store, and now it's offices. Also, one of the newer stores, Nordstrom's, which is a really big store, is also having financial problems and might have to declare bankruptcy also. They also opened a Saks Fifth Avenue not too long ago, in the last couple of years, and supposedly business is not very good at Saks Fifth Avenue either. So nobody knows what is going to happen to shopping malls within the next couple of years, but it's not looking very good, that's for sure. People are shopping online. So that is part of the problem, is that a lot of people are ordering things through Amazon and through the internet. Although I can't see shopping going away, because a lot of times you want to just go out for, something to do, and you also want to check out the merchandise, see what kind of new stuff, and try on the clothes that you're going to buy. So I can't see retail malls going away permanently. I could see them changing, but people still want to go out and be in a shopping mall, go out for dinner, hang out with your friends. So that's basically the tour of the Eaton Centre, Toronto Eaton Centre. Now we are at Yonge and Dundas. So this is Yonge and Dundas, the middle of the summer, July, and it's completely empty. Now anybody who's been there, let's say last summer, would know that there'd be like thousands of people, performers, all kinds of, people hanging around, and now there's just like nothing. Hardly anybody out there. Nobody's selling anything, there's no vendors, there's no street performers, nothing. Completely dead. Although the shopping mall across the street is open now too.
If you're not born again, you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Unless the man is born again, you will not see the kingdom of heaven. Unless you are born again.
I had to turn off the sound due to copyrighted music. YouTube is very strict about what you can play and what you can't. So this is basically the dead, very quiet Dundas Square. Ryerson University is in this area, and usually even in the summertime there's courses, so there's lots of students out, but it's closed, and most of the office towers where people work are also allowing people to work from home, so you're not seeing a whole lot of people out on the streets. You are seeing a lot of homeless people though. When you walk around now, they have nowhere else to go, so you are seeing a lot of homeless people and kind of rough looking people in this area. But it's not too bad. It's not that it's like it doesn't feel dangerous or anything. It's just a bit of a different environment than normal.
Oh,